So here we are on a cold November 7th day. We have the green versus purple varsity. Give them a hand. Now to Mason on his thoughts on the game.
Man, this game's going to be so good, I don't even know what to say. But I'm really looking forward to see Logan Wood on Dawson Landers. What do you think, Ethan?
Well, I think this game's going to be all about the coaching. Cale Myers was the top scorer in Colorado. But unfortunately, that was 10 years ago. What do you think, Logan Wood?
Well, I think the key matchup, Green has a great player, Jack Kelsch, along with Logan Hayes and Caleb Hansen. Caleb Hansen's going to be a big key for them tonight. Purple, I think they got some great players, like Ethan Wolowski, Levi Williams, and Dawson Landers rounding it off.
Big part of this game is going to be a JV player coming up for varsity, Noah Phillips. What are your thoughts on how his playing time's going to be?
Noah Phillips really earned what he got, so I gotta say, I think he's gonna be great. What do you think, Ethan?
Okay, well, I think Noah Phillips is going to be a great, well-rounded player. He'll help varsity out with a lot. What do you think, Logan?
Yeah, I think it's a big confidence booster for a sixth grader to be moved up to varsity. I think he'll have a great benefit for the purple team and maybe some hope for them to win.
Good. As a sixth grader, it feels really good to be on varsity because it's just really fun and I like doing it. In tonight's varsity game, I'm going to focus on defense. As a sixth grader, I just have to relax from the pressure and so I can play better and not get stressed out about it because then I just play worse and then I'll just be moved down to JV, and so I want to stay on varsity though. So, yeah.
Another player that could be a game changer is Travis Bosio. His brother, Colin Bosio, actually set the school record for most points in a game. What are your thoughts on his player and his strategy?
I think he's gonna take in the footsteps of his brother and have a game, like, best game performance.
Well, yeah, Travis Bosio, he's a great player, you know. That's a lot to fill, you know, top scoring for Evergreen, but I think he can do it. Great player.
I mean, one of the biggest questions of the offseason was, can Travis Bosio fill the big shoes of his brother, Colin? Colin, many years ago, set the scoring record for 44 points in a game. I think Travis is a great player and maybe could live up to his brothers.
I don't really feel like much pressure to living up to my two brothers' their shadows. I don't really feel like I'm behind them too, because basketball and golf has changed over the years. I mean, my brother, he did set the record, but today, when we're playing a game, we've got lots of good players on our team, and I'm going to go for more assists than points. There's one thing I want to take out of this, for my brother, just follow from him, is I want to be a good passer and see the court and just be able to make good passes and get assists.
Big thing at ECS too is representing the C. And Brendan Duffy last year for the purple team won the award of representing the C. What are your thoughts on how he's going to do that this year?
Brendan Duffy has a great attitude. If they win or lose, or if there's a bad call, and he represents God really well. What do you think?
Yeah, you know, ECS, Evergreen Christian. To be a Christian, you got to be kind and willing to play a fair game, and I think that's what Brendan Duffy's all about. What do you think, Logan?
Yeah, last year we saw him. He was a great motivational leader for the team. I mean, have you heard those pregame speeches? Those are heartfelt. So I think he'll be a great contender in this today's game.
At ECS, it's a Christian school, so we gotta be Christians on and off the court.
No matter if we win or lose, as long as you're representing the C, we won off the court.
This year, Jack Kelsch is, his dad is coaching his team, the Kelsch team, the green team. What are your thoughts on how he's going to have to step up and show his dad what he can do?
Well, first I gotta say, it's a big honor to be able to play with your dad and just have to coach you and give him all your respect. So, I think he's gonna do great, and really show his dad where he's at. What do you think, Ethan?
You know, being on the same team and having your dad coach is a tough thing, you know? A lot of responsibility makes you the lead player, and I think Jack Kelch, he can really do that. He's a well-rounded player.
Agreed.
Yeah. Mr. Kelch is a great coach. It's gonna be a great thing to see if Jack Kelch can live up to his dad's expectations and carve out some playing time in the future.
So Jack, how do you feel about being coached by your dad this season?
Sometimes it can be stressful, but in the end, it's a lot of fun.
How do you think the game will go between green versus purple?
I think it'll be close. I can't say who's going to win yet, though. Back to you.
Tonight there's not only a varsity game, but also a JV game. What are your thoughts on how that game's going to go and all the players?
Purple! Oh, great! I'm gonna have to go with the purple team. One outstanding player who I like to call him Mr. Ray Allen, aka Carson Caro. He hits threes like no other. What do you think?
You know, I think Purple did well, but not quite as good as Green. The only reason I say this is Colton Summers, folks. He takes the ball to the rack every time. He is their lead player. Once you get Colton going, you can't stop him. Colton Summers, best player at this school.
Well, there's been some dispute on who will win this green versus purple JV game. So one of the matchups that we'll be looking for is Noah Phillips versus Gunnar Fields, the shooter. It'll be a great fight between those two, but I think purple's gonna take it home.
For this green versus purple varsity game, my prediction is probably going to be purple. Mostly because of their speed and their agility.
The real question is, coaching plan. Who's going to do better? Mr. Myers or Mr. Kelch? The teams are very even with the matchup.
I think purple's going to win because they're better.
Well, purple does have some speed down the court. I think they'll get some great fast breaks. But I think green is going to... They've got some great shooters, guys who can put the ball in the basket. So I think they'll take it off.
Purple.